appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank.
为什么不把
I
太
could
太
do
绑走
nothing for
呢？
Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will
Exactly
go to
what
is
I
helpful,
want.
albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You
花
must
狐
be careful
直
as
接
well.
潜入他身边，
Please
把
don't
他
put
给干
yourself
了
in。danger.
我希望你会帮助我们处理银行业务的需求。我可能给你，但我们已经如果这样子，你的丈夫会肯定的。你连这个最好不要把这件事情说出去，你懂我的意思
Some
吧？
evidence worth hanging on to.
太太
Thank you. I hope it's...
你懂我的意思吧，
Now
太太？
to find Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
想要
Please
丈
tell
夫
me you didn't
没
take
事
it.
的话
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
You know who?
I hid the note
谁？
behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then
大
asked me
声
to
的说
check
出
on
来
an order
是
he
谁？
placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well,
喂
secretly engaged these
干什么
past
东西？
6 months. We
你
have
色的
told
吧，
Mr.
你这
Hill
家伙！
that I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
RH。
What
have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also
我
been
有还
trying to
自
cover
掏
the
腰包
costs
哦。
with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban.
对啊，
But
为
be
什么我不能去
careful.
阿兹卡
He's
班？
an awful man and incredibly
哎，
dangerous.
哈利波
As
特
for Rosie's
冒号
letter,
开
since you
局
happened
出生
upon
在
it,
阿兹
I
卡
have
班，
committed it to
黑 memory. 魔法的
You
我
may
无敌
destroy
了。
it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
最后一个朋友。哦，这是谁啊？
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book,
这
laughing
是什
as
么
he went.
NPR 的剧情
I
啊？
was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people
等级
talking,
3锁定呢？
as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
这间屋子是等级3呢，这只是藏什么？
Revelio.
外面那个应该是500块，500块也不太需要，就不领外面那个啊，也没什么啊。为什么今天都等级3锁起来？之前有幻影员，那也不对啊。这个村的幻影员，我应该是哪玩的？干骨折了啦，摔成那样。
Revelio.
I would much prefer to do my shopping in Diagon Alley, but even after I apparate there, it takes far too long to get around.
嗯，
I've been told to have a good look at the horse head. I wonder what Merlin is if you wanted too carefully.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head.
没
Perhaps
有
I'll find her
关
there.
系，爽约。哦，我真的是会谢。 让我跑来跑去的，很有意思吗？啊？喂！
Natty must be around here somewhere.
哎呦，什么意思？被装进箱子里了？
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Good thing the military band under
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
糟糕，这是什么？这是什么黄片的剧情？虽然女主不是我的菜，但我还是快一点好了。要是看到那个过程，我可能会瞎。
A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way.
在不被发现的情况下找到娜娜，他既然标这个，那我建议先存档。这边我推荐先存档。这任务算是给我上强度了。
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, Alan's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a whole
那边怎么会有个箱子啊？ 刚刚撸某时啊，那好暗。这样要怎么不被发现？问号问号问号。
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
干恁得嘞！
We may be
Watch the threads. Must be joking.
这边先存档。我好奇，我直接用石化咒过去，算被发现吗？
Concentrate.
Petrificus
I've heard
totalis.
centaurs quieter than you.
The book of poems that was taken from
等一下，我是被发现了。
He'll be thrilled to have this back.
哎，好像没有。OK， 那就先这样继续。
Revelio.
我还没看刚刚那个故事集在讲啥、欸。
What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time.
牛逼 fire 州官朵林。
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time. What?
Hey,
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
这样应该不算被发现。
Petrificus totalis.
The troll you are.
expulso! Now to finish the job.
Revelio.
应该还没被发现吧？
Remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different story.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
他任务这样标，那我不把它干了吗？
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
We locked her.
诶，竟然有人走过来白给，
I'm
Petrificus totalis.
然后还有另一个
Revelio.
超决斗手套。
What?
找到奥托蒂博的情书。
Hey.
Revelio.
嗯，我亲爱的奥托，我不但反复阅读你上一下，我们见面，我每小时都会在。哎呀，又在晒，你这狗东西又在晒。请允许我跟你说，我从未感到此生从未有过的快乐，但无法分享这个实在令人难以忍受。接下来我要再去阅读你的
Also
信件的
Dibble's。love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I
对
found
我
it.
我建议这边再存一下它。遇事不决就存档。想，要把这
Revelio.
这个悬赏的悬赏人物也给干了。哎，
Hey.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
啊
Revelio.
啊，这是啥鬼？
Leviosa.
喂，就是不知道这个帧数对他有没有用而已。竞争这个变形术对他有用的话，
Is that you, Roylance?
会轻松多许多。
Revelio.
先存档，这边再存一下它。这就是我的谨慎。储存游戏。
Did you hear that?
Trevicus Totalis. Revelio.
Revelio，
That he must be here somewhere.
这两个是面对面吗？
Is that someone over there?
Trevicus Totalis. Revelio.
那是个悬赏人物，老师我也想把他给干了。
Trevicus Totalis.
我天！
Imperial.
If people don't want me to steal their valuables,
Revelio.
better get a really good look. You'll be sorry you did that.
哟，
Hey.
敲敲门，哦，我是谁？ 我这样算是完全没有被发现吧？哎呦，那这边怎么还有？
Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am all right.
Now you，
Thank you for coming.
这个解完我就去尿个尿好了。
And there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to...
好，
It must be blocked by something.
出去找。哎呀，哎呀，真是给我上强度啊！
Revelio.
If I likes it, I takes it.
Yeah.
Revelio.
威慑处决者，在这附近呢，奇怪。
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Confringo. Revelio.
啊？指挥棒在哪？他给的范围就这样子？难道这个吗？是啊，这些都是菜刀。
Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
哎，哦，啊
Alohomora.
为什么背后有人在哼音乐的声音啊？不会要偷袭我的片吧？
If Natty couldn't summon Mr. Rabe's wand from her cell, it must be blocked by something. Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
我还以为你是要把门炸开的。
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friend.
My young friend.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
要战斗哦，对一名敌人释放堕斯。小谢咒 ，OK， 所以是要战斗是吧
Revelio. Totalis.
Expulso! Expulso!
Stupefy.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Reducto!
It's more!
Wait.
Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Oh, what's the noise?
喂，你是要去哪？
Death from above!
Expelliarmus.
哎，没有缴械到，起把嘞！
So tough now, are ya?
喂， 是娜娜系列困哦。
Presumpto.
娜娜，你在干嘛？我要解任务的。
Now to finish the job.
解掉这个。
Coward! Might be fairly!
Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Expulso! Tango!
Expulso!
Presumpto!
Expulso!
是不要再 expulso 啦。
What are your thoughts?
Learn that in Presumpto! You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Descendo. Expelliarmus.
为什么我不会现影术？
Accio.
我也想学现影术，现影术看起来太怕了。
Revelio.
嗯？啊，回不去的是这样哦，要爬楼梯。冲啊！可鲁可呀！快！我想
Let's
要
find
尿尿
Officer
了。
Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank
喂，
goodness the
为什
two
么
of
帮
you
我
are
改称
safe.
号了？我不是叫山怪杀手吗？
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for
来
the
了
two
来
of
了，又
you,
在讲公
I
关话了。
appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
要是执法单位有做事，当局并没有起到什么作用。哇，
Yes, Officer.
太呛了，
Do
太
you
呛
have
了！
enough evidence to take down Harlow and the
不要
rest of
跟自
Rookwood's
己
lot?
过意不去。
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
但说实话，要干大事，也要先衡量一下自己的实力啊。就你这点实力，真的是不要闹了。我要去抓金色小鸟了。这跟你耍笨呢，顺便瞄一眼姨妈。嗯，怎么又有信来了？白色的，啊，怎么是白色的？而且两个公的是怎样？是刚刚信件是谁寄的？我为什么已经不在纠缠我？我想这应该是你的光，我和龙星都很接近你。不，谢谢，祝我好运吧。要结婚了，请尽速到7楼啊！不是这个，请你去万一是你迪克，你会或许对培育奇兽的事感兴趣，也不算是毫无兴趣，可能有兴趣，可能也没有兴趣，也许会有兴趣。
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
怎么了？压力就这么大？
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're
OK，
coming,
我要
so
先去尿尿了。
it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
OK，
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've
当
no
时看他
secrets
脸
to
好红哦。
hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
我这边黑画面是什么意思？他被人马射死啊！哇！让我想起那个一个白人女坐在沙发上，后面站五个黑人的那个图片。
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
哇！这样算他1打6吗？
Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek, a moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
他搞神秘搞到让人受不了，听起来好色。
But I am inclined to believe him.
谁是神秘
being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
爱探险的朵拉。
If Doran knows something we
每天
don't,
陪你
I'd
到
rather
处
act
去
now and
玩
ask
耍。
questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
这任务是结束了吗？这任务结束了。OK， 再让我看看还有没有大喇叭。看起来是没有。 没有看到有支线任务的图标，也没有黑色的旗帜。哎，不对，是不是迪克是不是有任务啊？
I'd like to...
哎，我没有。
Actually，
他没有任务啊？哦，好吧。 我应该刚刚去把我的那个闪光思维兽给放出来的，哎，真是可惜。
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
No time to lose.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
你是真会给我找麻烦的啊！你是真会给我找麻烦的。哎，没有任务了。
How will I gain access to the headmaster's
哦，有了。 贝格教授，
Revelio.
OK， 没有铃铃声是个十分好的事情。完了，又要在费格教授的地板上睡觉了。
I hope Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seems very concerned.
I see. Ranrock
砖
clearly
头
knows
加机
even
器
more
人。
than we suspected.
And
这
sir,
部我看过。
there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite
这样
orders
这样
from
子会不会
Ranrock.
算一种
I
NT
don't
啊
know？ what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And
直接
in
在
fact,
别
I'd
人
like to
老
speak
公
with
面前
Lodgok
说
directly. But we've
有
no
人
time
很喜
now.
欢你老婆，
Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not,
这样子真的是
it's in
OK
the
的吧？
headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
复
Wait,
方
doesn't
药
Polyjuice
剂
potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy.
哎呦，费格
Let's
教
just
授
say
越来
I
越
felt
怪
the
了。
need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, oh, oh.
糟糕，下面没有感觉了。
How do you feel?
校长，绕耳怎么那么小？
I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
浦川夫人，哎，不能施法。
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I don't have all day。这个我看过那个英文教学啊。
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or...
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who
说
owns
到
Honeydukes,
布莱
tells
克
me
家
some
的
of his
小精灵
billywig stings recently went
应该
missing.
就是那个了吧？
Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
那如果我直接乱逛了，哎呦，借着校长的身份狐假虎威哦。感觉没有那个，好像已经只能照他给的路线走嘛，这样子好像才会有一些奇遇，是不是？
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Do better.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste.
超级怪的
I find.
真的是超级怪的。
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
这到底是哪来的超级怪人啊？
Something is very wrong with Professor.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, have a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
对，为什么突然不导入了？什么意思？哎，我是校长，校长来，你都不让我开箱子啊？那你是有点飘啦。为什么没有帮我导航？现在是怎样？我没有要放弃，什么东西呀？你要帮我导入啊，靠呗！啊！死瓜铺在哪？So。OK， 他要这样子，那我只能乱走乱撞哦。 嘟嘟嘟。突然又有导入了。
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new 5th year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
哎呦，他还帮我说话，
Something seems a
他喜欢
little
我
off。with the headmaster.
OK， 我已经想到孩子要叫什么了。
Stand proud, purebloods.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new 5th year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What?
你怎么变帅的？
You cannot believe everything you hear,
拜托
Professor. No.
我们布莱克家也是纯血巫
I
师
shall
好
keep an
吗
eye on Fig.
简
You
称
simply keep
贵
doing the
族。
wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never
Ooh.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Ahem. Attention,
西瓜铺。
students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever.
耶！真的假的？哎，真的变了。哎，格兰芬多。
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
这与我的家族
Of
有
course I
关。
remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
刚好撞到你。
Of course, as
欠
Master
行
knows,
咒到
in
底谁会？
French.
哇，
Yes, of course.
法文。
I order you
不
to
是不灵
pronounce it，for
这
me.
不灵。
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Toujours pur.
Never
OK，
speak
我
of
学
this
起来了。
conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Toujours pur.
The polyjuice potion's wearing
OK，
off.
马上出发。
I best get out of sight.
不要啊，我偏不躲起来。 校长室在哪？
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
快！
Now
我要
to
去
speak
校
the
长室
password。to the gargoyle.
那我的下一个任务呢？哎，原来这桌才是我们学院的桌。哎，有了，进入校长办公室。我看校长办公室在哪？不用说，不用。OK， 再不赶快，我就要忘记了。
Revelio。
哎，怎么声音？哎，我上次来一定没有这个家庭小精灵护甲。据说是某位残暴的巫师制作，是希望小精灵能够在战斗中当坦克，被快乐结局冲昏了头，没有意识到装甲其实也是一种衣服。那些小精灵一穿上装甲，立刻就使用现影术消失的无影无踪，从此再也没有出现过。哇！送小精灵衣服等于解除契约哦，等于放他自由了。啊
Revelio。
主人送了我一双袜子。凝视水晶的事情令人气馁，我原本很高兴，中庭我总是梦见，不过后来中庭变成大量的扫帚，一排接一排，源源不绝。我原本高兴的一句话为说，难道我注定只能去扫帚监管控制局工作吗？那种工作枯燥乏味程度，堪比柴明讲的歌曲。枯燥乏味的工作等于偷懒。眼下我只能先接受现实，现在就不适合占卜。不过我能感应到未来，或许我在这方面还算有料，应该是这样没错。枯燥乏味的工作有什么不好？爽的嘞！又有声音嘞！哪里？哎，怎么渐行渐远？算了。哎呀，好像没有渐行渐远，听起来在里面。
Aloha Mora。
嗯？你有头绪吗？哪有那么夸张啊？哦呦，等一下，电脑快过热了啊，洗吧。等下，电脑真的快烧起来了，好烫！难道电脑的寿命真的快到头了吗？先把侧板给那个好了，把侧板给拆开一下。New be fire， 快拿来煎蛋，先不要，不要这样子对待我可爱的电脑，它真的很无辜，好吗？我们一起征战了这么多个年头，倒不如奇怪，散热是有这么差是不是？哇，该不会要开冷气吧
？Revelio。
很大声呢。他只是重感冒了，他只是缺一个有缘的人送我一台更好的。呜，爱你的G，谢谢你为 Gary 时做的一切，你的直觉确实敏锐。不，我差不多走。他把花园地基已经不是第一次。总之呢，希望佳节期间能够见到你，爱你的G。
Revelio。
好像是在楼上好像不是在这。 为什么听起来这个方向啊？这个方向是啊？没关系，我每一间都解开，我看一下这间到底是怎么构造。我有，我侧板一拆开，那个热气有，我有，真的是不得了，真的是不得了。我整个快烧起来了。欲火焚身。隔壁怎么还有？跟那边怎么又有东西？直接当暖气，真的爆暖的。这边也有声音是这样。好大声哦！
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
哇，石像鬼这些，那边有一只魔法石像鬼负责看守，你必须要说出密码才会放你通行。一方通行。绿帽石。OK， 有一个星星的地方，看一下。哎，这什么东西？ 去吃个午餐，哎呦，好像也不是说不行哦。小声说出通关密，对不对吧 ？biu， 就刚刚 biu 我。
Revelio。
一步一步往上爬。
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
沉睡的家乡并不是每一任校长和女巫校长都喜欢重温日常生活的挑战，毕竟经营一间魔法与巫师学院可不容易。有些人比较喜欢尽可能把握机会打瞌睡。天哪，这根本就是我！
Aloha Mora。
哎呦，等级3锁定，校长在这间场所啊，这间就是校长的低潮吗？ 来，校长究竟在这里都藏了什么？啊？又满了！哦喵，真的太容易满了啦！连校长你都不放过，不是？ 校长可是有钱的贵族哎，神经病才放过他。
哦 ，Revelio。
嗯，超大声哎，不在这间吗？ 亲爱的菲尼亚，孩子们一直问你什么时候回来，尤其是贝尔维拉。那他每天乌苏拉，哎，他怎么没有校长的名字？乌苏拉啊？我是来到葬送的福利点的吗？愿上帝保天鹅座学会了吧，你大脚行不可，对不对？但请不要给自己压力，我们生活也能吃力。哎，很大声呢。 奇怪，那怎么不在校长那间？
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
烫伤治愈魔药1瓶，收据生发水胡须蜡，不啊，生发水，校长也需要用这个哦。 为什么这个门不能开啊？
Descendo, Accio.
这个门是怎么回事？要偷喝校长的饮料。
Must be the pedestal.
哇！我被当成奇兽逮捕了。Oh shit！ 我感觉大家都对我不怀好意。
Where am I?
哇
Professor Fitzgerald?
画风巨变
Can you
呢。
hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
OK， 方向错了。
The
那些
first you will
色色
need
的书
is
就
a
好
cloak.
了。
In this
西进
place as
NT
a
啊。
life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
哇！硬 A， 遇到问题就是硬 A。
I should have run when I could.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
哎呦，
I need to
不太
time
能
this
硬
just
A。
right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Damn.
好啊，我死啊，西巴嘞！哎呦，我没死！快快快快快快快快快！
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
哎呀，不是，是在看啥？不是说要爬梯子吗？
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
屁啦，这超多哎！看这也太多了吧！
That's where I need to go, but I need to
喂
find.
喂喂喂喂喂喂喂喂！ 大爷，您转个头吧。OK， 谢谢谢谢谢谢，大爷一生平安，一生平安。
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
一下，哎呦！
That doorway closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
这边要回什么药可以收集？哎，可以使用那个，因为可以使用线型的。 看清醒根本没屁用。喂喂喂喂！白痴哦！怎么没有跑起来？是在干嘛？我按跑了欸。你要跑啊！你怎么不跑呢？现在又会跑了，刚刚怎么就不会跑？
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
这边不让跑啊！
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
这边真不让跑，腿软怎么跑？我又不怕，为什么会腿软？没有道理啊！啾哔加巴加巴。
Now's my chance.
你的人物很怕，怕啥？有我这个大师级的操作代理。
That's the way forward.
OK， 我要被抓了。神秘斗篷，哎呦，真的是使用比斗故事集耶！
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
真的有隐形斗篷哎！这样还会发现吗？
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
怕什么啦？又在怕了。那有隐形斗内吗？可以线下汇1000万给我。
Now where are you, Neve?
Neve. Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
鸡排
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
隐形斗篷脑魔杖，那我接下来要死的是不是？那5块有涨吗？5块有涨吗？5块哦！
Felt such power.
哎呦，可以开扁了！哦，我可以换吗？不行哎。
Revelio.
不能躲藏是直接干起来的意思，是不是 ？OK 啊，那有什么问题？哎，可惜没，哦，有shit。伤害真的变得好高哦！哎，可惜不能用咒咒对。恐惧源自于火力不足。好，这个杂鱼，赶紧的。
Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
哇，这就是老魔杖吗？
Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
这个是无穷无尽在出的，是不是？
Bombarder. Defender.
抓没？哦，真的爽，真的爽！什么时候才有全自动射击的魔法？等你发明啊！我只能说，有问题都在等你发明。呜！哦，有了 ，BOSS 战，应该是嘎嘎乱虐吧？我这魔杖这么顶。
Defender. Bombarder. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder.
死神的三怪。
Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder.
屁啦！
Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
但是他这个战斗时限，这个战斗时间好久，这很难是不是？这场战斗很难吗？要15分钟哎。 喂喂喂喂！
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder.
这超级硬，这他妈真的超硬，巨你妈离谱！
Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
还有没有杂鱼？哦，还有，问的就是有。还有。喂喂喂喂喂！
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Bombarder.
刚刚完全没有敌视耶，没有敌视也太狠了吧！
Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder.
喂，哎，疼，巨疼！
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
哇哦，哇哦，哇哦！我刚才魔法考，
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
我直接把这个决斗壮举给刷满诶！哇靠！呜！
A simple stone. This must be for me.
魔法石，哇！ 终于轮到我爽一把了。哎，不是，魔法师好像会看到幻觉。
You are far from finished. Pass through them.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Huh?
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
这个死神就是尼亚姆吗？什么意思？要我趁热哦？
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
哇！
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
我还以为是要我趁热，结果他自己就爬起来了。
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
又疯了一个。
Revelio.
靠，一个宝箱都没，真的是超级自私，一个宝箱都不给是这样。哎呦，第四位校长。
Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so
young. I know. You
什
must
么
be
意思啊
Professor Bacall.？
又在狗眼看人低哦。
The pensive memory I just witnessed.
30年河东，30年河西。
She was.
莫欺少年穷。
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
烧威士忌，这个我在同人文有看见哦。啊，刚刚那3个没有留下来给我。啊，我想用诶。先去把装备全部鉴定出来好了。但他们好卡那个、哦，好卡位置啊。
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
装备大更新，我真的需要更新装备啊！好丑！哎呦，没有戴眼镜更丑了，要求。93增加爆炸伤害，确实是没有那么夸张啊。 为何要增加所有伤害咒语的伤害？哈，这么强！出色学校斗篷，时髦学校斗篷，又坏又帅。 我对自己的评价，只能说是又坏又帅了。增加使用灭幻隐身时咒语的伤害。
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts. Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher
原来盗猎者
Deke would not doubt
竟
it.
是我
If
自
Deke
己。
has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well. which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
探索洞穴，我要终于要换我抓凤凰了，是不是？哇，还好，我有做过火。先把抓鸟的招式都换一下。凤凰山洞穴。
A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here.
Rocco.
Revelio.
宝箱在哪？在正下面呢。哎呀，偷猎者在哪？他把你骨灰都养啊！很会偷，很会猎是吧？
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
那至少没施工啊。
Revelio.
Flash.
Phoenixes can the rocks, do you?
What? No. Keep looking. You've seen how much a single feather fetches. Just imagine the whole...
Trifficus totalis.
哦，直接秒杀！这能说啊，根本没有难度。
Revelio.
上面还有，但蜘蛛网怎么打不掉啊？好恶心哦，蜘蛛网！是啊，那不是有个宝嗯
Trifficus totalis.
偷猎者，这也是追踪者，没有潜猎者啊。他给的这个任务是要我怎么猎？
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
我隐身状态哦，我不会被追尾吧
Revelio.
剧毒幼蛛。
Trifficus totalis.
悠悠玩点名，点到谁就去死一死。
Revelio. Confringo.
隔墙有手，不会真的要我翻进去吧 ？OK， 不用。
Revelio.
这边就是见到的人，直接都给他养了。
More poachers.
喂！
How many are there? Revelio. Trifficus totalis.
I saw.
直接秒杀！
The phoenix.
喂？啊！ 这个抓了，我就可以改姓邓布利多了。
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the
是吧？
poachers
这样自我感觉有点太良好了吧？那好像是要我跟着他，这就是人生3大错觉吧。
I hope you.
Expelliarmus! Descendo!
他直接接到水，直接一套狠狠的把他揍扁，还敢出现在我面前啊！
Aloha, Mora.
"那这边是干嘛的？
There it is again.
哎，这里是主线。哎，那小鸟，你等我一下。那我刚开的那边是什么？
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
那我紧哦。
Revelio.
快！
Revelio.
哦哟，
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
差点错过这个大机缘。装备满了，你怎么又满啦？好，蓝色的不要了，然后绿色的也不要。再空6格出来。啊屁的，这怎么上去？刚没得爬。哎呀，又要游泳了。就这么点距离，我也要用游的。
Revelio.
Revelio.
Confringo. Revelio.
靠！就为了几个蘑菇。你现在是谁的小凤凰啊？啊？喂，怎么蜘蛛啊？它真的很恶心欸，蜘蛛。
Revelio.
喂，对制空的埋伏者造成伤害。哪里有埋伏者啊？放我！啊喂，哎哈！这他妈会不会太离谱？看他翻译是不是有问题啊？该不会那个蜘蛛伏击者就是埋伏者吧？还是傻小
Revelio.
哎，啊靠！存档重来哦。看装备哦，看就要重新弄一次，好烦。 我可以空4个出来，4个应该是够的。靠，还开到不同的东西。我刚刚那个特别臭的夺魂咒，刚没有咒死他。
Revelio. Retrificus Totalis.
对制空的埋伏者进行伤害。怎样算制空啊？哦，等一下我自己让它飞起来就好。
Levioso. Descendo.
哎，不是啊，这不是埋伏者。
Revelio.
啊，那你是埋伏者，不是啊？你也不是埋伏者啊。
Levioso. Descendo.
你也不是埋伏者啊。
Accio.
请问到底谁才是真正的章鱼哥？埋伏者到底在哪？问号问号问号。哎呦，被发现了！哇！大家打这么凶啊！
One measly little student.
Levioso!
Rookwoods don't go down. Confringo.
You will fall.
Levioso!
啊，这不是在变相逼我使用夺魂咒吗？
Levioso!
Back for more. Not the brightest child.
Reducto! Levioso!
Accio. Descendo. That was for High Wing. Confringo.
有喽
Revelio.
香菇，
Confringo.
香菇，拜月兽雕像，我就感觉好像我也捡过这个啊，拜月兽雕像。哎呦，鸟语花香哦。
Hello. I'm here to help.
哎呦，直接抓哎！我还以为要暗示下。
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. Revelio.
OK 啊，到头来发现盗猎者竟然是我自己。点点点。别人抓那就叫做偷猎，我抓那就叫做拯救。哟，这可是有根本上的区别的。OK， 这进不去。回去玩一下下面那个蓝色是吧？ Be fire.
Revelio.
哦，这是洞穴啊。
Depulso.
可以直接下来。哎呦，下棋哦！没有，好像没有下棋。唯一能动的就这口锅。哎
Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa.
是要把它摆在上面的位置吧。
Revelio.
嗯
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
嗯，是啥名艺术？
Revelio.
西洋棋锅子，然后呢？
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
难道是要变成旗帜吗？哦，哦，这个是，哎，这是什么职业？那这样子我真看不出来，这是
Wingardium Leviosa.
这是士兵吗？等一下，这是士兵吗？你三井他倒下来是这样？城堡，这是城堡哦，是诶。然后右边这个是吗？那这个是什么？这不会是主教吧？对啊，他这样直直的 ，OK， 完美。我还想说要把它摆直诶。啊，蓝色的超粉，快跑快跑快跑！我抓到凤凰了，哇！可惜不是射尾。这个西洋棋我也是略懂啊。
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable.
偷猎者竟
What are
是
you
我自
waiting
己。
for? Deke cannot wait to. My heavens.
我现在也算是 邓布利多家族的一员了吗？
What a beauty. You keep it close.
OK， 下一支毛笔有着落了。
Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
浴火重生的凤凰，哇，好爽，真的好爽啊！希望的阴影下，山的阴影下，都跟塞巴斯蒂安有关。哎，新的课，等下，这课我真没上过，好像要去上一下哦。 魔法历史课，刮胡照课本念。
Revelio。
OK， 没有声音，非常好。
Oh, if you catch a whiff of anything, I mean, should there be?
Accio, Depulso, Revelio。
这个后面是有场吗？摆这个在这。哦喂，很小啊，哦。有意愿的人可以进行，但相关而且不能够打扰我专心做事。到时候我可能很忙碌，但收到邀请函后，我还是会尽量安排。我明白，如果我缺席会影响到活动的进行。
Revelio。
脸皮属实是有点过厚了。
Jarvis.
都没有声音哦，不得不说，这是一个非常好的现象。
Revelio。
下，第一次上这个历史课。
Since you saved Mr. Reb and I from the Ashwinders, we have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a
哎呦，
truly
原来
thrilling
课上起
event,
来是长这
the
样。
Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry.
喂，
Throughout the
我
many
摇很快了。
battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell
Revelio.
tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
龙斗是什么
wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
布莱伯格
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day.
他这个帽子是什么？这是东方会看到的帽子吗？
Grimbold Weft, another notable
这种蓬蓬的
historical
帽子。
figure. He's right nearby.
浴帽是浴帽吗？收集格林伯维夫特的实战指南。
Revelio.
有声音哎。
This Grimbold Wave sounds like a helpful fellow.
格林伯维夫特，这是名声显赫的裁缝师格林伯维夫特的头颅。他技艺精湛的针线曾经在1755年将军们进而保护他们在战斗中免受摧残。
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of these scholarly
并没有，我快睡着了。
Quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athbuttle.
阿福
He's
布德
also
爵士。
nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
还要出作业哦。
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
哦，这个是任务提示 ，OK。
Revelio.
Wagadu's history is, well, a bit different than that of Hogwarts.
他这个标很大哎。
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted...
威武骑士面容愉快的阿福布德爵士的护甲，他是一位传奇般的友好骑士，就是他以和蔼可亲的谈判态度，在每场战斗开始前就赢得胜利。有些人将这样的事迹归于阿福布德爵士对自己施展的一种过于强烈的快乐魔咒。夺魂咒不是也会让人感到稍稍的快乐的情绪吗？
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpottle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity
真是
goblins and
可
wizards
惜，
can't get
跟我
along.
并不感到意外，是有什么差吗？
Imagine how dull
这样
my
也要让我
lectures
选是
would
怎样？
be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to
是
repeat.
在测试
It is
坐
a
在荧幕
series
前的
of
我有没有睡着，
patterns
是不是？
Thought both comforting and disconcerting. The one